Okay, so I'm going to explain a little bit about how the ages work and how they're calculated, and also I'm going to show you when the age of Aquarius starts. Okay, so right here, this is the year 2023, as you can see. This is the day that the spring equinox starts, the spring season, and you could see it as the 0 degree of the zodiac. And this is the very beginning of it. You could see it like that. Beginning of Aries, the first sign, first house, all that stuff. Um, Now you can see that the sun is sitting on a cross, and you can see there's a vertical line going up, and then that vertical line is indicating where the spring equinox will be. Okay. Now, at this time, the sun is in Pisces during the spring equinox. That's why we are still in the age of Pisces. So anybody saying we are already in the age of Aquarius, anybody proclaiming that, what is it, December 21st, 2012 was the beginning of the age of Aquarius, it's not true. People are just going off of their own opinion, but this is actually how the ages are calculated. And so when astrology, at least the system we're using now, was was established, um, during the spring equinox, the sun was in the beginning part of Aries. So over here, you can see the line right here, around there, about somewhere right there. That's where the sun was at during the spring equinox when this system we're using was started, you could say. Then what happens is about every 2100 years, so 2100 years or so, the sun slowly drifts and into the next sign. So about 2100 years later, it went into Pisces, which is the age we're in now. And then 2100 years or so later, it will be in Aquarius, which we're pretty close to. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a little bit how it works in action. Okay, so pay attention to the vertical line the sun is on. Again, that indicates where the equinox is of spring. And you're gonna see as I run time forward that line is gonna shift to the right. So you can see it's pretty much right here with Omega Pisceum. Okay, so um, I think we can just do this. Let's see. Okay, and then we're gonna run time forward. So pay attention to that line. Okay, you're gonna see it shift. See it shifting. Okay. So you see that cross. Once that cross, is touching the very first part of Aquarius, that's when the age of Aquarius starts. Okay, so you can see it's how much has shifted. This is 2351. We started at 2023. So over 300 years, you see how much it shifted. This line right here, we started out where that star is right there marked. So, okay, so we're gonna go back. Okay. Okay, so we're back to where we started. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. And so about every 26,000 years, so about 26,000 years from now, the sun will be in the same spot we're looking at, okay? So it takes about 26,000 years for it to fully go all the way around and then appear to be in the spot it was from where you're starting. Okay. So then when does the age of Aquarius start? Well, according to my calculations, it starts right here. 2596, March 19th, 11:20 a.m. Okay. Okay, so remember we started here. This is where the equinox was, and it shifted all the way over 500 years later to here, which is the beginning part, the beginning, very beginning of Aquarius. As you can see, if when I click on it, it shows you up on the top. It stars in Aquarius. The sun is in Aquarius. Um, so yeah, 2596, March 19th. This is the beginning of the age of Aquarius. Some cool things. We have a pretty cool conjunction right here with the sun, moon, Uranus, and Mars. So first I'll point out that this is the beginning of the age of Aquarius, and it starts on a new moon. This is a new moon in Aquarius with the sun. It's within. I'm actually just going to show you the chart I made. Whoops. The chart I made for this day. As you can see, sun and moon are within 2 degrees. And then we have Mars within 1 degrees of the sun, and then we have Uranus with the moon on the 27th degree. Okay, so it's a pretty tight conjunction. The new moon, so we have a new moon, which represents a new beginning, and this is definitely a new beginning here. So that's pretty cool. It's starting on a new moon, and also we have Uranus in conjunction there, which Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. So the two most important celestial bodies, the sun and the moon in our chart, the most important two, most influential and closest to us, are mixed with the influence of Uranus, the ruler of the sign of the new age, Aquarius. We got Mars in there too, which Mars is also a very creative force along with the sun and Uranus. And yeah, pretty cool. I want to also point out this year it's not at this very time, but sometime in August, we're gonna have what they call a great conjunction, which is a rare event with the sun, with Jupiter and Saturn when they conjunct the closest. They're at their closest moment of conjunction. So it's I think it happens every 20 years. I read it's a very very rare conjunction, and a lot of people think it signifies the time when like Jesus was born, like what is it called, the Star of Bethlehem, I think. That the three wise men or the Magi or whatever they used that star to know that Jesus was going to be born, the Messiah was going to be born, which Jesus represents like each age has kind of a Messiah figure, I guess you could say, and Jesus is the Messiah of the Pisces age, the age we are still in. And yeah, so sometime, this year, there's going to be a great conjunction, and I think even the sun. Let's just look at it. So I think it was August 28th. You can see right now. It's going to appear like Saturn and Jupiter are one when you look at it in the sky. Um, but look, if we, I mean, the sun is going to get in the mix too. Look at that. It's going to be some crazy energies going on. Some crazy shit right there. They're going to be with Regulus, pretty close to Regulus. Very prominent, powerful star. Um, and yeah, so anyway, yeah, so that's the age of Aquarius. And yeah, nobody watching this right now is going to be alive to see it, but um, yeah, I mean, we're pretty much on like a cusp area right now. We're kind of on like the cusp area of Pisces and Aquarius. So we're getting close, and we're definitely getting some of the influences. We can really see as far as the technological advancement. It's pretty rapid and pretty crazy. Um, and then we still definitely got the Pisces influence of the delusion and the just people lost in fantasy, and that's a very prominent thing in the world right now. And it's because the Pisces is dying pretty much. It's like it's a rotten fish. That's basically what we're dealing with. But anyway, so yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and see you next time.